Hi everyone, welcome to Relax and Reset. My name is Nadine and I am so happy to be kicking off a week of live stream classes on our channel this week. The reason why we are celebrating with you all and sharing a week of live stream classes is to kick off our 2022 holiday drive, and we have a telethon event this coming Tuesday, November 29th from 4 till 6:15 p.m. Central Time. So inviting you all to join us for that, and also just have a wonderful week with our instructors this coming week. On the chat line and sharing class with your fellow participants. So today's class is going to focus on targeting decreased range of motion and also balance, two common motor symptoms that can be associated with Parkinson's disease. Of course, there will also be a huge amount of breath work. We will finish with a meditation. If you hang around until the end, we'll have a little bit of a longer meditation and a whole heap of lovely stretches. So slide your shoes off if you haven't already. We'll be using 2 chairs today, pillows or anything that you need to support yourself through class. And go ahead and sit down. Have a seat, settle back into your chair, resting your feet out in front of you, and heavy your spine back into the support of your chair. So just settling in, turn your palms to face up to the sky. And as you're ready, close your eyes down. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes down, then perhaps a soft gaze down to your lap is a great alternative. And the moment you close or soften your gaze, begin to deepen and lengthen your breath. And often the moment we close our eyes or we soften our gaze or we become still in our physical body, our mind begins to speed up. So use your breath moving through you right from the very beginning as an anchor point for your awareness, your attention. Tracing your breath as it moves slowly in and out of you. And as you inhale, imagine that you are gathering all of your attention and your awareness that may have been pulled in every which direction in the day or the week that has led up to you doing this class. Imagine as you inhale, you're gathering all of that attention and focus and awareness and bringing it back into yourself. And as you exhale, it's a chance for your mind and your physical body to settle and steady. Inhale, gather in. And as you exhale, feel a sense of settling and steadiness take over your body. One more time, a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Release control of your breath just for a moment as you turn your awareness and your attention to your body as it rests in your chair. Create a sense of ease across the surface of your face, forehead, around your eyes, cheeks and jaw. Allow your tongue to rest softly in the base of your mouth. And this feeling of softening across the surface of your face, encouraging that very same sense of softening across the surface of your mind. And drape your shoulders down away from your ears. Create a sense of heaviness through the whole back line of your body, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Release any tension at the fronts of your hips. Relax the muscles around your hips and pelvis. And let that feeling trace down your legs, releasing any lingering tension through the muscles of your thighs. Down into the muscles of your lower legs, calves, until that feeling of steadiness and settling has made its way all the way down to your feet as they rest on the floor. Not here for long. Enjoy 2 more slow, steady breaths. Feel the weight of your hands resting heavy in your lap. And then take your thumb tips to your 4 fingers on each hand and begin to just gently rub your thumb along your fingertips back and forth. Letting this subtle movement again be another anchor point, a point of focus for you. Feeling the temperature of your fingertips as you rub your thumb back and forth along them. And then pairing your breath with this movement, inhale as you draw your thumb tips in one direction, exhale back in the other. Slowing the movement down so that it pairs with your breath. A really subtle activity that can help promote a greater sense of quiet in your mind and focus. Also give your mind something to anchor your attention and your awareness on. And that tactile feeling of thumb tips rubbing across your fingertips. A sign, an indicator for your body that it is time to slow down and settle. Allowing you to become deeply present and aware of your current experience, which in this moment is as simple as thumb tips rubbing along your fingertips. At the end of your next exhale, release your thumb from your fingertips. Turn your palms to face down. Slide your hands forward and back along your thighs. When you first draw your hands forward to your knees, pull your spine away from the back of your chair. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the sides of your body, and again, just that rubbing of your hands back and forth along your thighs to the outsides and the insides of your thighs. Maybe giving your knees a gentle rub. Getting that tactile feedback to your body that you will soon begin moving your body, but in a very slow, mindful, conscious way. Taking your hands all the way back to your hip crease, and you may choose to rub your hands back and forth along your belly, feeling your clothing beneath you, the warmth of your belly rising up to meet your hands. Calming and relaxing through your body, sliding your hands up to your arms, one hand drawing all the way up and down the length of your arms. Again, increasing awareness of your physical body. Drawing your mind down to feel into exactly as it feels, this sensation of one hand rubbing against your other arm. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and take that to the other side. Use this as a calming activity, a chance to ground and arrive. Also to relieve any tension or tightness, any gripping or holding on. And then we'll take both hands up to the shoulders with your 4 fingers resting on your upper back. And gently massage through the muscle belly along the line of your upper shoulders from the base of your neck all the way to almost the tips of your shoulders. And maybe you pick up that muscle belly, your upper trapezius muscle, relieving any tension here. Holding that muscle belly, a gentle turn of your head from side to side. Maybe a lower and lift of your chin. And then melt your hands all the way back down to rest on your thighs. Slide your feet back beneath your knees. Lengthen your spine up and slowly blink your eyes open, welcoming yourself back into your space. Begin to rub your hands together and at the same time rub your feet together, stimulating all those nerve endings on the soles of our feet, in the palms of our hands. Imagine you are warming your hands up over a fire on a cold day. Back and forth with the feet. Great, everyone, and then place your hands down on your thighs, close your eyes back down, rest your feet steady on the floor. And just notice that tingling sensation on the soles of your feet, a feeling of warmth in the palms of your hands. And this knowing that so quickly and so simply we can bring our awareness back into our physical body, especially when we feel frantic in the mind, anxious. Simple little techniques like that is a great way to draw your awareness back into your body and in turn allow your body to relax and settle. Blink your eyes open when you're ready. Shift one hip at a time to the very front of your chair. Reset your feet directly beneath your knees. Take a few rolls of your shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. One more time, up, back and down. Settling your shoulders down your back, a gentle turn of your head from side to side. Pairing your breath with this movement, inhale in one direction and exhale in your other direction. Keep going just like that. Slow, steady breath in. And a long breath out. One more turn from side to side. And draw yourself all the way back to center. Sweep your arms to the base of your chair, or if you have the range of motion in your shoulders, all the way to the back of your chair and hold on. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, press your chest wide, then draw your chin down to your chest. Gently circle your chin from shoulder to shoulder, forward, down and around. Forward, down and around. As always, let this movement be slow and unhurried. And then drawing your head all the way back to center, gently lift your chin up to the sky. Feel the stretch at the front of your throat. And lower your chin down to your chest. Lift back up. And lower down. One more time, just like that. Lift up. And lower down. Nice, everyone. Looking straight ahead. Take your hands to the fronts of your knees. Seated cat-cow. Widen your feet slightly. Slide your hands back to your hips for a deep breath in. Forward to your knees. Round through your spine. Tuck chin to chest as you breathe out. Inhale. Glide your hands forward. Press your chest forward. As you exhale, hands to knees and round. Once more, just like that. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Widen your feet a little bit more. Circling your torso forward, down and around. And then all the way up and back. Again, just like that. Forward, down and around. Slowly up and back. One last time. Breath in, draw forward. And breath out, circle back. Back around in the opposite direction. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Again, inhale forward and exhale round. Last time through, deep breath in, a long breath out. Nice, everyone. Roll the shoulders back, bring your feet back towards each other and turn your chair. You can set it up on the left side of you, the base of the chair facing you. Rest your left hand on your chair. Sweep your right arm out to the right side, up to the ceiling, all the way overhead to your left side. And maybe you touch down to the back of your chair. Maybe you just let your right hand hang in space. There's also the option to come down onto your left forearm. Hold here. Anchor down through your right sit bone. Reach your right fingertips long to the left side. Pause. Find your breath. A deep inhale. A long exhale. Again, deep breath in. And a long breath out. Rise back up onto your left hand if you'd lowered your forearm down. Start taking big sweeping circles with that right arm up to the sky. Look up as your fingertips lift. Forward, down and around as the fingers lower. Inhale, lift up, reach over. Exhale, lower down and around. One last time, a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. Reach your right arm long overhead all the way down to the base of your second chair with your left hand. Good. And then just pause here. Your feet are pointing forwards. Your upper body's twisted to the left. Take a deep breath in. Press your chest high. And as you breathe out, melt your chest down any amount to the chair alongside you. Inhale, push up. And exhale, melt your chest down. One last time, a breath in and a breath out. Good. Push on up. Bring your chair in front of you now. I'll angle my chairs so that you can see me. Widen your feet to either side of your second chair and slide your hands forward along the base of your head chair. Shift your hips back behind you. Just let your chest sway down. If you have a cushion and you would like to pad up your second chair, go for it. Reaching your hands forward so your forearms are supported, but your chest is swaying down to the space between your hands. Or your arms, I should say. Find a prayer with your hands and then draw that prayer ever so slowly to the crown of your head or even back beyond that to the nape of your neck. Breathing slow and steady. Unhurried. Release your hands down. Slowly walk your hands all the way back up and slide your chair all the way around to the right side of your space. And let's take that same flow on the right side. Plant your right hand down. Sweep your left hand out to the left side, palm to the sky, up and overhead to your right side. Lower your right forearm down. Hold here. Really press your left outer hip down. Pull your left rib cage back and feel your right rib spinning forward. Look up towards the sky. Pause and breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Begin to circle with the left arm. Down and around, come up onto your right handprint, up and overhead, forward, down and around, and all the way up and over. One more time, down and around, up and over. One last time, hold for a breath in, and a breath out. Rise yourself slowly back up. Turning now to the chair on your right side, plant both hands down. Keep your knees pointing straight ahead so that twist is coming through your lower, middle, upper back. Take a breath in, press your chest high. And as you breathe out, melt your chest down towards the base of your chair. Inhale and rise back up. Exhale and lower down. One last time, a breath in. And a breath out. A slow rise back up. Return yourself to center. Feel the length and the space that you've created through your spine. Take a few rolls of your shoulders. Good, great everyone. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms to face forward. Push your palms forward. Round through your upper back. Draw your chin to your chest. Hold here, take a deep breath in. A long breath out. One more just like that, a deep breath in. A long breath out. Rising back up, keeping the fingers interlaced, turning your palms back towards one another. Big figure 8 motion, drawing the biggest figure 8 in the air in front of you. And this slow, fluid, easeful movement that we do in Relax and Reset is also really helpful for rigidity, smoothing out the edges of movement. So really allow this movement to be smooth. Reach as far forward and across from side to side as you can. Staying with your breath always. And then draw yourself back to center. Bring your hands back down to your lap, just a roll of the shoulders, giving the arms a chance to relax. And we'll take that same figure 8 motion in the opposite direction, the direction that's going to feel kind of weird, kind of funny. And your aim is to make that movement just as smooth and flowing as it did on the side that felt pretty normal. And think about and celebrate all the new synaptic connections that you'll make by challenging your body to do something that doesn't feel quite as intuitive. Bringing your arms back out in front of you, lengthening through your spine. Take those figure 8s back in the other direction now. I hope you remember which direction you went in from one side to another. Keeping that movement as fluid as you can and enjoying that stretch that is taking over the mid upper back. Let's take 2 more cycles of breath here. One more breath in and out. Slowly back to center. Plant your hands to your knees, a roll of the shoulders once again, and a gentle turn of your head from side to side. Great, everyone. Set your second chair off to one side. This might be a great time to have a sip of water if you have some nearby. As we know, hydration is so important, and if you're in the northern hemisphere and it's getting colder, it's harder to remind ourselves to keep hydrated. So while exercising with PFP is the perfect opportunity. Slide back up to the front of your chair, hopefully feeling a little bit looser and more free through the upper body. Let's move through our sun salutations now. Start with your hands to either side, palms facing forward. As you breathe in, sweep your arms wide and high. As you breathe out, imagine your fingertips drawing together and then you pushing down fresh energy into your being, exhaling out. Let's take 2 more rounds just like that. Sweep the arms wide and high, deep breath in. Fingertips towards one another, pressing down into yourself as you breathe out. Last time through, full inhale. A long exhale. Fold your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Let's begin. Sweep the arms forward and up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, draw your prayer all the way down towards your feet. Free your hands left and right. Take them just beneath your knees to your shins. Lengthen your spine halfway as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, slide your hands down your shins. Fold and hold here. Let your head hang heavy. Nod your head yes as you inhale. Shake it out no on your exhale. Press into your feet, circle your hands wide and high, a full breath in. Draw prayer down to your heart as you breathe out. Reach your prayer hands forward, inhale. As you exhale, widening your hands, right hand high, left hand low. Both hands draw back and lift your left foot up. And then draw both hands back out in front of you. Take it to the other side. Left hand up and back, right hand down and back. Pick up your right leg. Exhale, return. Draw prayer back to your chest and breathe in, begin again. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, bow forward and down. Take a halfway lift, hands to shins, a full breath in. Pin your shoulders back as you do so. Exhale, slide your hands down your shins and fold. Pause here. A breath in, nod yes. A breath out, shake it out, no. Press into your feet, circle your hands wide and high, full breath in. Prayer to your heart as you breathe out. Reach your hands forward and open wide. Left hand up and back, right hand down and back. Pick up your left foot. Draw back to center. Opposite side, right arm up and back, left arm down, chest is bright. Pick up your right foot. Two hands back to center, the lift of the legs, and then hands to your heart. Helps promote greater sitting balance, core activation. Reach the hands high, full breath in. Bow forward and down as you breathe out. Hands to your knees, halfway lift, inhale, pin the shoulders back. As you exhale, glide your hands down your shins and fold. Press into your feet, circle your hands wide and high, full inhale. Exhale, float prayer back down to your heart. Reach your hands forward. Open them wide. This time right arm high, right knee lifts, left arm down and back. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, other side, left arm high, right arm low, chest forward, left knee lifts, and slowly draw back to center. Draw prayer back to your heart, close your eyes down. Allow your breath to once again be the forefront of your experience, your focus. Notice how you feel around your shoulder girdle with all of that big range of motion work. Also notice sensations throughout your entire body. Let your breath slow down if it's sped up. And float your hands down to your knees. Gently blink your eyes open. Heel toe your feet all the way together to touch, your knees together to touch. Take your left forearm to the outside of your right thigh and sweep your right arm up and back behind you. Spin your chest to the right side. Bend into your right elbow, cradle the back of your head. Lean back that little bit more into this twist. Hold, breathe in. Breathe out. Re-extend your right arm high to the sky. And then take your right forearm to the outside of your left thigh. Unravel the left arm, reach your left arm up and back behind you. Chest is bright. Bend into your left elbow. Hold on to the back of your head. Breathe in, peel your chest open. And stay for your breath out. One more just like that. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly draw yourself back to center. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And let's all come up to a standing position. If standing isn't for you today, there is a way to do this in a seated position. No worries at all. And I'll demonstrate that in just a moment. For those of you who are standing, stand behind your second chair. Bring all of your weight down into your left leg. Feel the ball of your left foot press down and the heel of your left foot press down. And if you're seated, same thing. Press down into the ball and heel of your left foot. Pick your right knee up, circle it back and all the way around behind you. And then lift your right knee back up and forward to where it began. Lift up, circle back, open wide. You can hold onto the chair with just your left hand as you do this, and then slowly forward and back. If you need both hands to the chair, just decrease that range of motion a little bit or tip your body forward. Keep on going. Big hip circles with the right leg. And again, in seated, you can do this. You can also do this with support under the right leg, opening out, drawing back in. Okay, so wherever you are, let's try for 2 more circles on this right side. Back in you come. And slowly back in. Good. And then pick up your right knee. Weight in the left leg. Seated friends as well, you're doing exactly the same thing. Holding on with your right fingertips, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Chest is bright, shoulders are back. Stamp down into that left leg, holding here for a breath in. Steady your gaze on one point in front of you. And a long breath out. Good. Float that right knee down, left arm down. Give your hips a little walk out. Seated friends, you're modifying exactly like this, working on your sitting balance, I should say. For our next one, we're going to kick the right leg back behind in a variation of aeroplane pose. If you're doing it seated, you can kick your right leg out in front. Okay, so let's come into our next one. Lots of work on the left leg and through the right hip flexors, but we'll move on to the other side straight after this. So wade into your left leg. This time, kick your right leg back. Lead with your right inner thigh. Press your heel towards the sky any amount. Holding onto the chair with your right hand, reach your left fingertips forward. Same applies if you're seated. You're kicking right leg forward and reaching your left hand forward. Let's all hold here. Take a breath in. Lengthen from the core of your pelvis out through fingertips and toes. And this time, as you exhale, slowly draw 2 feet together. Walk your hips out. If you're seated, wash your knees from side to side. Let's take a stretch for our right hip flexor. Keep your left foot forward. Extend the right leg back. Anchor your right heel down. Again, lean your body weight forward. This time with your right arm, reach forward. And as you breathe in, all the way up to the sky. So feeling that glorious stretch from your right thigh all the way up to your right fingertips perhaps. If you're taking this stretch seated, shift over to the right side of your chair, slide your right foot back behind you. Hold onto your chair with your left hand, reach the right hand high and lean back. Wherever you are, you have 2 more breaths. Keep pressing down into your left foot, keeping yourself steady through that left leg to facilitate great stretch into your right thigh. And then slowly return your right hand. Step your right foot in or slide your right foot forward. If you're seated, walk the hips out. Great, everyone. Let's do all of that on the other side. So I'll take my chair over to the other side. Seated friends, just shuffle back into the middle of your seat. Let's start with our hip circles. We're planting weight down into the right leg this time. Think about your posture as you do this. Pick up your left knee. Ooh, balance challenge, right? Pick up your left knee, circle wide and all the way back. Lift it up and draw it forward. If this was Polly's class, she would be having you step over some sort of animal, wouldn't she? In Relax and Reset, for Thanksgiving weekend, why don't we imagine we're stepping over a pumpkin pie? We really don't want to get our foot into it. Out and back. Good, great everyone. Pairing your breath with this movement. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Good, and give your hips a little walk out. Now steady your weight into your right leg, seated or standing. Pick up your left knee. Keep your left fingertips holding onto the chair. Stretch your right arm up towards the sky. Steady your gaze, steady focus, and relax your face. Return to your breath. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, lower your right hand down and your left foot down. Walk the hips out. Coming into our variation of aeroplane and seated friends, remember you're kicking your left foot forward for this one. Anchoring your weight down in your right leg, everyone. Extend your left heel back. Tip your body forward, and from the strength of your grounded right leg, reach your right hand forward. So feel strength pulling up from the earth itself, all the way up to the core of your pelvis, and then reach front to back, fingertips to heel. As you breathe in, stay for your breath out. 1 more inhale. And exhale, slowly return. Roll the shoulders out. Walk the hips out. Let's give ourselves a well-earned stretch for our left hip flexor. Keep your right foot where it is. Slide over to the left side of your chair if you're doing this in a seated position. Step your left foot back, anchor the heel back. Bend into your left knee. Tip your body forward. Reach your left arm forward. Keep that length through the left side body. Reach up. Lean back until you access that stretch at the front of your left hip. Let's hold here for 3 rounds of breath. Seated friends, I'm going to join you in this stretch. So you're to the left side of your chair, slide your left foot back alongside you, weight into the right leg, stretch your left arm up and lean it back. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. Deep breath in, long breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Peel yourself back up. Bring your weight into your right leg, wherever you are, and slide your left foot forward or around if you're seated. Let's all come down to a seat now. Widen your legs out left and right. Take your hands to your inner thighs and gently press your inner thighs or your inner knees back. Waving through the spine, breathe in, puff your chest up proudly. As you breathe out, lead with your chest and bow forward and down. Roll up, stack one vertebrae on top of the other as you next inhale. Shoulders and head, last thing to lift. Exhale, lead with that open chest and fold forward and down. Again, inhale, lift on up. And exhale to lower down. Inhale and lift. Peel up, stack the vertebrae, roll your shoulders. And slowly heel toe your feet back in towards one another. Weight into your left leg, come up onto your right toes, gently circle your right ankle around. Back the other direction. And roll onto the inside of your right foot. Outside of the foot, inside and outside. One more time, inside and outside. Ground that right foot, come up onto your left toe, circle through your left ankle. Again, the movement might feel kind of clunky at the beginning. Try and smooth it out. Back the other way. And then going to the inside and outside of the foot. Inside of the left foot and outside. Inside and outside. One more. Inside and outside. Great, everyone. Heel toe your feet and your knees all the way together to touch. Scoop your hands underneath your thighs. Reach around and hold on to opposite wrists, forearms or elbows. Curl into a tight ball. Let your head hang heavy. Take a deep breath all the way down to the low ribs at the base of your spine. Or the middle of your spine, I should say. And exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. Long breath out. Free your hands, take them to your shins. Walk your hands all the way up your legs. Sit up tall, roll your shoulders up, back and down, settling here. As you're ready, go ahead and slide yourself back in your chair. Option to, of course, pop your legs up on your second chair or lie down on your bed or on the floor, as long as you're safe to get back up. Excuse me. And get as comfortable as you can here. So now is the time to use your pillows. Use your blankets, whatever you have. And sometimes I like to just sit with a pillow tucked into my midsection and somewhere to rest my arms so my shoulders can really relax down. But you do you, set yourself up for a deep rest here. And as you're ready, you can close your eyes down. Immediately returning your awareness to your breath. Scanning your attention and your awareness through your body once again, noticing how you feel at this end of the class. Drawing your attention to the physical sensations of your body here. How your feet feel on the floor. Your hands as they rest against your thighs or a cushion. How the seat feels beneath you. Notice the length of your spine. And notice the feeling of clothing resting against your body. The feeling of your clothing, is it tight or is it loose? Coarse or soft? Heighten and anchor your awareness to this physical sense of being, of existing in this moment. Noticing all that is touching you and all that you are touching. How that feels within your body and also on the surface of your body. The temperature of your skin. And how it feels to be breathing in this moment. Becoming aware of all of the subtle shifts within your body as you breathe in and out. Notice the changes within your body as you breathe in, and the changes as you breathe out. Noticing not only what is happening in your body, on the surface of your body, but even sensing your awareness further out to what is happening around your body. Feeling the air around you, sensing into any movement that may be happening around you. And then turn your awareness away from your physical body. Dilate your sense of hearing. Becoming aware of all the sounds that exist around you, both those far away and those closer to you. Searching out these sounds without the need to label them, but just simply holding space for everything that is happening around you. Using this connection to your sense of sound, your awareness to what is happening around you, as a way to once again anchor you fully and completely in this present moment. Continue to search out those sounds for a few more moments, and maybe you're simply noticing that you don't hear any sounds. But that too is anchoring you here in this present moment. And draw your attention, your awareness closer into your body. Noticing the sounds of your body as it breathes. Maybe even becoming aware of any sounds within your body. Gurgling stomach, what it feels like and sounds like when you take a deep breath. Next, moving your attention to your sense of smell. Noticing any scents that you smell within your nose or aromas that you smell around you. And also the feeling of breath simply moving in and out of your nose. And notice as you become so aware of all of the sounds around you, the smells, moving on to your sense of taste next, so beginning to feel the inside of your mouth, your tongue alive with sensation. Notice the effect that this has on your mind, a sense of settling and steadying. And in turn, the effect that it has on your nervous system. Again, a calming and a settling. Noticing things now that you may not notice when you're caught up in your busy mind that's often full of chatter. Becoming aware of any tastes in your mouth. Food, toothpaste, coffee, or maybe nothing at all. Moving your attention and your awareness to your sense of sight, even behind your closed eyelids. Taking time to notice the play of light behind your closed eyelids, any patterns, shapes that may be forming. Any colors that you may see, movement or stillness. Expanding your capacity to see and take in all that is around you by focusing on the minute details of the things that exist, the colors, the shapes, the pattern, the light behind your closed eyelids. And then imagining, even behind your closed eyelids, seeing the room that you're sitting in. So imagining and connecting with the room that you are sitting in. Bringing to mind features of this room or this space that you find yourself in. Becoming acutely aware of where you sit or lie within this space. Knowing that when you next open your eyes, you'll be seeing everything that little bit more acutely and becoming aware of all of the details, big and small, of your immediate environment. And finally, noticing the thoughts that come and go across the screen of your mind. Big thoughts or little thoughts, happy, sad, any sort of emotion thoughts. Again, no need to label them, simply noticing. As smells come and go, thoughts too come and go. As sounds come and go, again, your thoughts continue to flow over you. And as you move back out into your day after this class, taking time every so often to really pause and heighten your senses, to notice all that is around you, all that you see, the thoughts that are moving through your mind, the smells that you may smell, the things that you may feel, sounds, sights, the tastes. heightening your capacity to recognize and become aware of every moment. Soaking it in as much as you can. And release all effort, all awareness, all connection with your senses, and connection with your breath. Just pausing, sitting in stillness. And then slowly beginning to slide your feet back and forth along the floor. And eventually speeding up that slide back and forth, back and forth. Bring your hands in front of you, rub your hands together. Sitting up tall, your eyes are still closed. You're waking yourself up through this physical sensation. Touch, feet against the floor, hands against one another. Slow the movement of your feet and come to a stop and bring the palms of your hands over your eyes. Feel the tingling on the soles of your feet, the tingling of your palms against your closed eyelids. Take a deep breath in here. As you breathe out, float your hands down away from your face and blink your eyes open, welcoming yourself back. Thanks everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that class and feel like all of your joints are moving in a little bit of a wider arc range of motion now. Some big balance challenges in there as well. But thank you for joining me. Look forward to a week of live classes from our instructors coming up, and please do join us for our telethon on Tuesday, November 29th, 4 till 6:15 p.m. Central Time. We'll all be here. It'll be live. You can chat with us and with other PFP participants in the live chat, and it'll just be a really fun evening. So can't wait to see you then. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.